I'm Sam. Welcome to KS Channel 9 News, and I'm here today with Casey.
I'm Casey, and I'm the first black man on the news.
Now we're going to go to Bob Ross, who's in Boston, and will tell us about the Boston Massacre.
I'm here with Phil Swift, who just saw the massacre. So what happened?
Thanks, Bob Ross. So the people were throwing snowballs at the children, telling them to fire back, and then they kind of started firing back at them. There was a total of 5 called instead, and there was about 3 also injured.
And that was Bob Ross at the Boston Massacre. After a commercial break, we'll move on. Logan at the Boston Tea Party.
Hi, I'm here with Mello. Why don't you tell us about what's happening here?
What is going on is the Boston Tea Party. These people are throwing boxes over the tea on the sides of the ship. It was a political protest by the Sons of Liberty in Boston, Massachusetts on December 16th, 1773.
How did they not get caught?
They had feathers on their heads. They put mud on their faces where they wore things like in Indian war.
Why did they do it?
The people didn't like how they raised the taxes on the tea.
And how did the raise of the taxes affect the economy?
The economy was weak, so by getting more power, they took money by townspeople took as taxes.
Okay, and that was Logan with the Boston Tea Party. Next, we're going to go to Massachusetts to hear from Brielle about the Battle of Lexington and Concord after a short commercial break.
Come on down to get your favorite food at the Battle of Dough to get your
Dough with holes.
And we're back, and now to Brielle.
Hello, Paul Revere.
Hello, newscaster lady.
What did you do to warn everyone that the regulars were coming?
The riders delivered the messages by using bells, drums, alarm guns, bonfires, and trumpets.
Did the system work?
Fortunately, the system was so effective that people in towns 25 miles from Boston were aware of the armies.
It seems as this was a very clever idea. Obviously, the plan to ambush the British was successful, but how did you do in the battle?
Unfortunately, 49 were killed, 39 were wounded, and 5 of our men were missing.
How long did this battle last?
This battle lasted about 4 hours.
Well, it looks like your troop had a fast defeat. What night did the soldiers leave for Concord?
Our men left April 19th.
Well, it seems like your troop had a good defeat. Congratulations.
We sure did, and thank you so much.
Casey! Casey!
I'm awake. Oh, sorry, man. I was just taking a nap. And where were we?
We just came back from Brielle talking about the battle.
And that was Brielle at the Battle of Lexington and Concord. And now to Caleb talking about the Battle of Bunker Hill.
Can you catch me up on what's happening right now?
Well, we're having a struggle on the Bunker Hill.
How many casualties are there so far in the battle?
There are approximately 1,000 wounded so far in the battle.
So, being in the middle of a gunfight is kind of scary, right?
Well, I'm not really in. It's just watching till we surrender.
Well, that's smart.
And now to Brielle to the Continental Congress.
Hello, Benjamin Franklin.
Hello, News Lady.
What state did not go to the Continental Congress?
Georgia.
When did you meet?
We met in 1774 through 1789.
Where did you meet?
We met in Philadelphia.
When did you start to vote for independence?
June 11th,
When did everyone approve the Declaration of Independence?
July 4th.
Thank you, Brielle. We will be back after a short commercial break to hear from Caleb talk about the Battle of Charleston.
Come see our new shoes. They are black, shiny, and battleable. They come in different sizes. They are $25.
Come on down to ABCS Products.
Now to hear from Caleb. Take it away, Caleb.
We were at Charleston Battle with General Hogan.
After a siege that began on April 2nd, 1780, Americans suffered their worst defeat of the Revolution on this day in 1780, with the unconditional surrender of Major General Benjamin Lincoln.
How many died in this battle?
On the American side, there were 89. On the British side, there were 76, but there was 138 wounded on the American side and 189 on the British side.
Good luck in your next battle.
Thank you.
We'll be back after a short commercial break to hear from Logan about the Battle of Yorktown.
When you're thirsty and need something to drink, usually go get some tea at the store or something. Right? Wrong, you go to the teapot.
Teapot is a restaurant where you can get tea and other things like croissants and bread to go with it for only 3 bits. So come on down to Teapot located on 4th Street Avenue.
Have you ever wanted a delicious kheer? Well, now you can. Introducing the lasagna kheer. It makes you not get smallpox. When there's been a severe outbreak, now you actually have a kheer instead of a knife in your arm, a shoulder. You can have a tasty outcome of no smallpox and good.
Welcome back and off to Logan.
So the Battle of Yorktown, very interesting. How many people died?
60 killed and 194 wounded.
Right. And who won the battle?
Well, us of course. Our leader was the George Washington.
And how did you succeed?
Well, we took the British by surprise and they surrendered.
Where was the battle fought?
New York.
Thank you for watching KS Channel 9 News. I hope you learned all about what's happening in the Revolutionary War.